Y'all, I'm in a good mood. First of all, hello, how you guys are doing? I'm in a good mood today, and it just came about, honestly, because it's been raining all day, and I'm like, what the fuck is all this rain? And then I had to remember it is spring, so it's fine, but it's like damn near 70 degrees outside, so I'm okay with that, but somebody was like, oh my God, you have such an infectious smile. It's the simple little shit for me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I just wanted to hop on here real quick to talk about something. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm looking at this Netflix show called The Ultimatum. All right. And if you've been watching Love is Blind, oh, girl, let me get that off. You've been watching Love is Blind. It's from the same people that do that. You know what I'm saying? You got Nick and what's Nick and, bitch, what's his wife's name? Nick Lachey's wife, okay? Her and him, they're hosting it. And basically, you got these couples coming together and one of the partners in the couple is giving the other one an ultimatum. All right, they want to be either married by a certain time. One is pushing for marriage, one is pushing for kids, or one is pushing for both, or whatever. And then you have the other partner that's kind of resistant to that, and so they're giving them this ultimatum, basically, if you don't do this, we're probably gonna break up. Okay, and so instead of doing just that and handling this shit on their own, girl, they get on this show and now you got all these couples together and you want to know what the solution they gonna do? They gonna have these couples basically do a scramble board of partners, okay, with other couples get together and do a trial run of being married. Girls, stumbling over my words. Anyway, I'm sitting here like, what? What do you mean by this? What do I mean? They're going to be living together with other people that they choose. Out of all the couples that's there, the contestants that's there, because that's basically what they are. They're contestants, okay? And they're going to be living together for 3 weeks to see if there's like a vibe between them, if this is what they can get a feel of what it is to be married. If they didn't want to be married, do they want to after this? If they already did, do they want to stay with their partner? Do they want to go somewhere else? I'm on episode 2. Towards the end, where it's talking about the choice. Now I started it. I started the season when it first came out, probably a week ago. But I got sidetracked, okay? I looked at the first episode the first day that it came out. Girl, I already know all of the episodes are up now, so please do not spoil it for me, okay? Well, y'all can go ahead and spoil it because I ain't gonna read the comments. Well, no, the fuck. Let me take that back because yes, I am. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I'll probably be through with it by tomorrow, all right? Girl, I'm just sitting here like, are we serious? And I'm looking at some of the ages of the couples. I don't know what was the oldest age. I think from what I can remember, the guy Hunter, he's 30 years old. So that's understandable that you would be thinking about marriage or you'll be having that talk whether or not you want to be married or whether you don't. But then you got a couple like Jake and April. Is it April? Jake and April. She's 23, he's 24. Like, lady, she's the one that's giving out the ultimatum of whether or not he wants to marry her or not. And my thing is this. You're 23 years old. Y'all be really wanting to get married that young? I mean, like, I don't know what the mind frame is. Maybe it's because I'm coming from a mind frame of the fact that I don't want to get married yet, or I never had the desire to. I have to find somebody to actually just, blow my socks away. You know what I'm saying? Just blow my mind and make me just really want to do the marriage thing. Not that, it's not that I have a fear of it. It's just that, honestly, I just don't feel what's the point? What's the point? Besides the legal stuff, what's the point? Okay, we're living together. We're cool the way that we are. What's the point? But I get it at the same time. But like, I'm not against it, but it's not a priority the way that they're making it. And I'm like, you're 23 years old, and mind you, they only been dating for 2 years. And I'm sitting here like, wow, so if you've been dating for 2 years and you're on this show to give him an ultimatum whether to marry you or not, and he's 24, and it's like, obviously this has been an ongoing conversation. So how long in the 2-year relationship have you been talking about this? I will feel some type of way. Like, don't pressure me to do some shit like that. You keep bringing it up. You keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. That's going to make me do nothing but push the fuck back even more. Even if I was thinking about giving in, or even if I was coming around to it, you don't even let me come up with the whole thing of, I want to marry you, so I can go ahead and surprise you with a proposal or whatever. You keep hammering it in that you want to get married, you want to get married, you want to have kids, you want to have kids. That is going to make me fucking resist even more. That's just how I am, okay? Like, let me do it at my time, and I understand that time, you know, it could be a little dicey. We don't got a lot of it, but if you keep on bringing it up, it's just going to push me further back, because I could literally be thinking about it and be like, damn, let me go see how much this ring costs. Let me go think of what a venue would be. But then you keep on bringing it up and bringing it up before I can literally say it myself. And I could have been on the verge of saying it and asking you, but you up here just doing too fucking much. But I'm just sitting here like, it's just a lot. And then they sitting around all of the couples right before they supposed to make their choice, and they kikiing with each other, knowing that they partner just went on dates or whatever to try to see which one that they connect with. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna be sitting here looking at y'all do y'all thing while I'm sitting over here trying to do my thing. No, bitch, I don't want to see that. If I have to get on the show, or if I have to give you an ultimatum to make you do something, to think about doing something with me, then it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I would never get on no show like this and humiliate myself. Baby. It's cute for entertainment or whatever. I entertain it. But baby, I can never, because I just don't want to see my partner talking to anybody else in that fashion that they're supposed to be talking to me. You know, I don't want to see them kissing nobody. I don't want to see them hugged up on nobody. I don't want to see them talking about, oh, I got this strong connection, or, you know, I like this person knows me inside out. Mind you, it was one, I think his name was Kobe. He was talking to this girl, Lauren or whatever. I think that's what it was. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And this, I'm only on episode 2. He was like, this girl, I feel like she knows me or some shit like that. I said, it's only been a few days, probably a couple of days. Y'all ain't even chose the person that you're supposed to be with yet, or that you're going to be with yet, and that you're going to be living with for 3 weeks yet. And you're already talking about, she knows me. How? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And then y'all, some of them getting in their feelings already. I felt bad for Jake, because Jake was like, listen, April, I'm up in this relationship with you, and I've been doing all this stuff for you. It's always about what you want, when you want, how you want. You never ask what it is that I want. You know, you don't ask how I feel. I've been in that situation, all right? And I never do that again. You know, I just felt so bad for him. But then I just like, part of me felt like he give off fuckboy vibes. Everybody give off fuckboy and fuckgirl vibes, okay? That's what they all give off to me, because why would you put me on this show? Why would you put me on this show? And girl, you want to know the one that I'm already over? I am already over Alexis. Because episode 2 started off with Alexis sitting down with Kobe. Because Kobe had told her that, you know, he didn't want to pick her. You know, he didn't want to go on another date with her or whatever. And she was like, it's really fucked up that you said that. You know what I'm saying? You don't say things like that. And she was like, tell me the real reason why you don't want to go out with me. Why you don't want to do this and why you want to do that. He was like, I just don't vibe with you, and I'm just not attracted to you. This bitch had the nerve to say in her little confession, I can't believe that he would say something like that. Out of all the women here, I'm the one that's closest looking to his girlfriend, Madeline. I said, no, the fuck you're not. First of all, Madeline, she all right. She ain't fine or nothing. Honestly, outside of the black girls, I ain't attracted to none of them, okay? They average as hell, to be honest. And that's Not trying to talk about their looks or whatever, because I'm probably average and probably less than average to somebody else. But the way Alexis was pumping herself up, she was pumping herself up like she was the shit. That bitch said it like she was the finest thing there. And I said, girl, have you looked? I said, well, you know what? You got to think yourself is fine. You have to. And I'm looking at Alexis like your attitude, your ego, you need to humble yourself because it's already a little bit too much. And I'm looking at you, girl, and ain't no way in hell you only 25 years old. Everybody is saying that about Alexis. We need to see the birth certificate. Bitch, ain't no way in hell you younger than me. You 10 years younger than me. Girl, you look like you look 10 years older than me. To be honest. Okay, let's stop playing. Stop that shit, bitch. But put it in the comments. And I think we had this discussion once before. But when it comes to being in a relationship with somebody, how long do you expect to be just boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whichever one you go? How long do you expect that before expecting a wedding proposal, a marriage proposal? And if you don't even want to get married, do y'all tell y'all partners or the people that you're interested in right off the back, I don't want marriage, I don't want, you know, kids or anything like that? And if you, let's say you get engaged, how long do you expect to stay engaged before an actual marriage take place? Put that in the comments. And that whole question about, see, this is where I believe all of these couples fucked up at, because they did not have that conversation. And maybe I have to finish watching it to see if that happened, but they obviously didn't have that conversation with one another in the very beginning stages, the getting to know you stage of a relationship, to know whether or not they wanted marriage, to know if y'all was on the same page about wanting marriage and wanting kids. Because I don't see how you would get this far and would need to be on a show like this and be given an ultimatum as to when to get married or whatever, but yet if y'all would have had this conversation already, you wouldn't have, I don't know. Because sometimes people do that. Or sometimes they have that conversation and then they know what their partner wants. And even if they say they don't want kids or they don't want marriage, they'll still go with that person thinking that they'll eventually change their mind later on because something will happen. They'll see how good of a person that they are and it'll make them want to change their mind about marriage and kids. I know somebody that tried to do that with me, and I teeter-tottered on it, but I still haven't come to the conclusion that I want it because it's not in my heart right now. It's not in my heart. Like in my heart and in my mind and in my life right now, I'm trying to get, first of all, my mental together. I'm trying to get way more financially stable. And honestly, I'm somewhat financially stable than I was, I would say, probably like 3 years ago. Okay, this is the best financial position I've been in. And, you know, it still needs some improvement, but I'm still good for the most part. And still, I'm trying to, I feel like, I don't know, maybe because it's the introvertedness of me, maybe it's because of the insecurities that I do have that I allow to, you know, hold me back. Because y'all know, one of my main insecurities is my weight or whatever. It probably is the reason why I feel as though I have not lived yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I'm just existing. That's what I feel like sometimes. And so I don't want to be tied down, like, you know, like forced to do something I'm not ready to do. You know, I still feel like I got a lot to experience, a lot to live for, a lot to do, and like to make up time for. And I don't know when or if marriage or kids will ever be in the equation. I don't know if that'll come, you know, but let me tell you, I don't know if I want something about, oh, but you know how us lesbians do. Let me tell you something. I don't know what it is about us studs, but we'll date a woman. We'll date a woman with kids. We'll play stud daddy all the time, okay? And I used to say, bitch, I don't want nobody with kids. I don't want nobody with kids. But just about everybody that I done fucked around with had a kid. There's been a couple occasions where they didn't. But the majority of them, they done had at least one kid. I said, bitch, girl, we always do that. I don't want none of my own right now, but that's your kid. Because if we break up, you can take that child with you. I ain't got to worry about it. And most of the time, what I don't want about with kids, I don't want the baby daddy drama or whatever. And if you do got a kid, I hope the daddy ain't. I hate to say this. Because it's going to sound so wrong. Because I was about to say, I hope the daddy ain't in a life like that. Because, you know, some men they be a little bit intimidated. I don't know if it's intimidated or they feel like their masculinity then took a hit that, you know, oh, I used to be with her and now she with this woman who playing like a nigga or whatever. I hate that mentality. So that's why I be like, I hope the daddy ain't in a life like that. But then again, I be like, you know, I hope he taking care of his responsibility. My sister said, if she get into a relationship, when she get into a relationship, she would rather get into a relationship with somebody who parents are dead because she don't want to deal with all that shit. I said, bitch, now my sister, don't come for her. She a little morbid, okay? She a little morbid. I be a little concerned about her, and this ain't the young one, okay? This is my middle sister. I like, girl, she a little weird. She a little weird. You know, honestly, I feel like the bitch asexual. Like, we had this debate whether or not the bitch... Me and somebody... Let me stop. I'm not going to put her... I'm not going to put her business out there like that. At one point, I thought she was gay, too. That's all I'm going to say. I thought she was a lesbian, too. Because I was like, girl, what the niggas say that you be fucking around with? Girl, ain't none of them, you know? But, ain't no telling what she doing because they done moved out there to Indiana. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna tell me who you fucking on. That's fine because I ain't gonna tell you who I'm fucking on either. But anyway, the show is dumb. The show is dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not even at the end of episode 2. But so far the show is dumb as hell. The concept is dumb because I just cannot sit there and let you go and shack up with somebody else. And then what if they fuck around and fuck with them? I mean, they are practicing what it is to be married, right? Living with a person and being married and all that shit. And what if they fuck around and have sex with them? You gonna get in your feelings, okay? And then it's really gonna be over. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that because I sure enough, if I feel something, I ain't finna be staying up in no place with you when I can't touch you, I can't hug you, I can't kiss you or whatever. Yeah, we in a relationship, but we playing marriage. We playing house right now with this other bitch. And we got to do all of the things. I'm just saying. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Put it down in the comments. If you saw the show, do you like the concept of it? Y'all got to stop doing this, okay? Y'all got to stop putting these ideas together about, you know, love at first sight, married at first sight. People keep on telling me, y'all keep on telling me, watch that shit. Every time that show comes on, my timeline be filled with it, right? And then it be, I just know, because something that's going on in the season this time, currently, like, it's a few couples that's just, they be pissing y'all the fuck off, okay? And I know if they pissing y'all off, bitch, if I watch that shit, and if I ever was to talk about it, oh, it'll be me just being so fucking angry about it. And I just don't want to get on. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I like to give y'all some entertainment and have some fun with it. I don't like to be pissed off or whatever. I don't want y'all to think I'm angry and shit like that. Oh my God. But anyway, you guys tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. I might finish. I hope I finish this shit by tomorrow. I really do. And if I do, I might come back on and give my updated thoughts on it. Yeah. I'll do that for y'all if y'all want. I'll see y'all later. Peace.